30 years, you come back, there are some rituals of sanctification and divination that spirit that caused you to be so angry to kill another human being for what they did to you will not return to you with you. Because it is an adedema in the land of Igbo. If it is a man one, murder with intent or malice, you are banished for life. And the town will sing and yell and sing and roar as they drive you out of the land. You are abomination in the land. You will not set foot in this land. And those people, when they set foot in the land, they drop dead and die the moment they enter into the town or the place. Now, you see, your leaders organize the people and go and killing people around and create insecurity. And the people are allowed that to be. How can you? Did you forget your history? What happened to such people? That's why the sacred and the codes are ignored. And the way things happen, then you were loved by your neighbors who dare to come to fight you. Now they pick one of your own who is innocent. And they try him and try to convince, but you don't know why. Some of you think it's about what Nnamdi Kanu said. The reason why the powers are holding Nnamdi is not because of what he said out of his mouth. Ask Obasanjo. He played a role in the government of Nigeria since the independence did today. If he's to tell you the truth, he will tell you how he divided and conquered Igbo. All the ways he's divided Igbo. They say offer them money, they will sell their own mother to you. Is that an Igbo culture? Today's service is on your case. Because if you, the leaders of Igbo, don't take time, you are going to see what is going to happen in that southeast. Every one of you engaging in all things abominable things. Remember years ago, the Lord held me by my and sent me. I came and I went to all the 5 eastern states. The blood that is flowing in that town and in those places, and abominable things. The Lord is giving you a chance to return back to who you were. When you used to fear the Lord and be obedient to His will and His commands, even without knowing these scriptures. Without knowing what it says. You were forced. You were prosperous. People travel miles and thousands, road to come to seek your counsel. Today, the things you say means nothing. Didn't that say anything to you? A lot of people make a lot of noise. The things you do is in your own mind and in your own thoughts. The only thing that looks like a prison is that if you have done a crime that doesn't merit being banished from the land, they will dig a long, big hole in the ground that you cannot be able to get out. And they use the rope to descend you into the hole. And that way they feed you. But you will no longer be a menace. And they will all combine and put you there. And if you are to be killed, to be taken out, then they will conspire, agree to do that and decree. Nobody will say a word about it, so nobody will know what happened to you. You just disappear. That's why during slavery, they used the same opportunity to be selling those kind of criminals among them as slaves. Today, people brag about hunting Igbos for slavery. They found ways to get rid of bad people, not to bring them and pay them and give them arms to be killing one another. So that when those of us overseas go to see our moms and grandparents and family that are sick, We can go to see them. So you become the king of the place and decides who goes around in this. The same mentality that they're doing over here, that the rich wants to get rid of all human beings so that they can own the whole earth as their own. They didn't think Trump will come and the resistance will come. Now they're looking to go up in the sky. Where can you hide from God? We just see that power you are depending on to see if that power is greater than that of God. When the Lord comes to enter southeast in the holy land of Igbo and begin to take out one way or the other disease before them, and they begin to die, and their child will die, and their child will die, and they see that happening. And let us see, is it not in those circumstances that their land and people's land of your neighbor land will be sprouting and growing with big harvest, and then yours will be barren and will not grow anything. You go, you open your businesses, you will collapse, you will not prosper, and your neighbor will be prospering. And then you go to make an inquiry. They will tell you you have committed a sin against God and therefore sinned against Igbo land. And you now have to go to people of my ancestors then to call to make some prayers and divination and sanctification to release you from those sins with warning if you do it again, you die. Is that not the truth? If it's not the truth, Igbo people rise up and say it's not the truth because you have forgotten your history. Everybody comes in, they plunder you, they deceive you for material things you want. All the material things you want, what did it buy you today? Do you see yourself being free? Because you don't know what being free is anymore. And you think by talking and wagging of tongues and tails, that makes you a human being. Give a message before you may look at to be, for example. It's not about wealth. It's not about talking too much and making an empty noise like a cymbal.